Hello and welcome along. Today on Dusty Cove, we're going to be using the T7 heavy duty here to do a bit of ploughing. So, yeah, we're down on field 25. It is stubble left over from our previous harvest, and we've got all the bales and everything out of the way now. So we're going to do some ploughing with this. So without further ado, let's jump on in, start her up. Unfold the plough. And we're going to use a bit of GPS for this as well. So, there we go. We want to do an auto working width. And that should be about right, actually. So, we'll get onto the correct thing and put the plough down, and away we go. Now, you should always plough with the furrow into the field, so, or the wheel into the field, sorry. We want to auto turn the head. So there we are, and that'll do. And we go. And turn our plough. Hopefully our offset has turned as well. So that and that, and away we go again. So I've chosen this field because it's not an overly huge field. And should allow us to get through at least most of it this episode. And I like to try and do complete things in an episode. We're going to get doing some planting soon. We only have £6,000 at the moment. So we are going to have to sell some stuff as well. I'm half tempted to do some silage bales and sell those. Because so that would be a good way of getting some money, and we do have plenty of fields that we can do that with as well. That would be quite would work really well. There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of fields that we could do silage bales with that would work really, really well. So I think we might look at that. We also want to fill up the silage clamp as well. That would be the other way. Is the BGA? Well, we can use the BGA and we can use the silage clamp we got at the main farm. It'd be interesting to fill up the one at the main farm, and from there go with taking that down to the actual silage, to the BGA, what we don't need. How did we miss? That's interesting. We missed a load. I don't know how or why. And we go. And away we go again. There we are. Let's just check we don't miss anything here. No, we're not. So that's alright. A little bit strange. So yeah, it's there are many things we have to do on here. And a lot that's We need to get money in so that we can get our animals, basically. So an orchard, we have the money to do it. On here, we are still quite a way away. We could go looking for gold nuggets. I can't remember if this map has them. Would be something to do. Or one way of doing it. There we are. But there is certainly a lot to keep you occupied on this map. A lot to do on here. I really like that. It makes it makes sure that the map stays interesting. Yeah. Whoa, okay, I'm not sure that I have GPS turned on. No, I don't. That sounded like a deactivation sound. Okay, that was a bit weird. Maybe we didn't have it on the previous row. That's possible. Still a bit odd. Okay, that definitely disengaged. Okay, that is active. Yeah. Very interesting that. Not quite sure what happened there. Ah, there's a boat on the boating lake. That's quite cool. Although, as Dave corrected me, it's not a boating lake. It's just the beach. It's the local, it's the town beach. As everything else pretty much is cliffs. Alright, there we go. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing well actually. This I'm pleased with our progress. This is going nicely. Might adjust this slightly though. Back on, and the width I just want to bring in a little bit, just because there is that issue with the right hand side that doesn't seem to be working quite properly. Right, plough is in the right place. There we go. This should sort out any issues with the width that we've been having on the way back, because that's a bit. It's fine going this direction. It's dropping it a little bit going the other. There we go. Right, reverse up. And away we go. Yeah, that's much better. Definitely getting it now. We have lots of ploughing to do at the moment. I have ploughed a couple of fields already. And this one I thought was the best one for me to do on a stream. On a video. It's not a huge size, and we should get through it. But normally, because of how long ploughing takes, I tend to use courseplay for it a lot of the time. It's a much smaller piece of equipment, so it's, well, as in far as width goes, obviously we have our most powerful tractor on the farm on it, so it's not small as far as power goes, but yeah, definitely small as far as actual working width. And therefore tends to take longer to do these. Go. Of course, we're trying to do it realistically again, so we're going to have a whole load of headland to do. Because of the way a plough is shaped. In the first furrow, as we should be. Round. Lots of manoeuvring to get this in the right location. There we go. Wow, what the... Must have been quite a way off track in the middle of the field there. Because that definitely left a bit. Never mind. I'm not too worried about little bits, to be honest. It's just if you leave lots of little bits, then you're going to have problems. Just need to check that I haven't. No, good. Yeah, there we go. Thought I'd done that. I don't want it creating fields. And you can see the small nick I put in doing that then. We have no need for the allow create fields. Yeah, we have a very slim row there where it's odd. Alright. I suppose if I was being really realistic, what I do is I turn on the allow create fields when I'm ploughing. just so that I own any mistakes that that I make. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. There we go. Field 26, that's an interesting way to do it. I think I would plough it the other way around. Plough it 90 degrees to that. So I was going the long way down the field. There we go. That off. Working well. There we are. Good 2/3 of the way down the field at the moment. Right. Really would like to get a tractor knob on my wheel. It would make turning a lot easier. There we go, not a bit far. I'm trying to keep within the boundaries of the field. Because a lot of farming in the UK is done right up to the hedge. This sort of extra grass around the edge of the field doesn't exist in many UK fields. I'm always tempted in Farm Sim to plough up to the hedge and see if I can actually farm like that in the game. And at some point I probably will. I'll probably go for the full-on realistic experience of that. Yeah, plough right up to the edges. I always wonder, because as most people know, I want to make my own map. I always wonder if I should do the fields like that. In that, I need to make space for missions if I did it, so I've got to be careful. And there we are. There we go. So, got the last sort of quarter of the field to do. And then just the headlands. And that will be all done nicely. Around. And there we go. that is going really well. I'm really pleased with all that. That's, for the most part, the ploughing has been a success. There's obviously this issue that happened a couple of times where a patch got left, but for the most part, it's worked nicely. Worked very nicely. Okay. Go. So, T7 is doing a fantastic job of this. As I said before, not my favourite version of the T7 this, but I still love it. This is I preferred this version to the T8. The T8, there's something about the T8 that I find is a bit of an ugly tractor, even though there's not a huge difference between this, which I think is there we go, which I think is an absolutely cracking looking tractor, really lovely, and then the T8, which I don't. It's interesting that. There we go. There's at least 2 more rows here to do, I think. Maybe not. I think we're going to do this headland now. There we go. Right, keeping the furrows away from... Oh, sorry, the wheel away from where has been ploughed. We want to around here like this. Alright. There we go. Follow the furrows back. One more run to do on this headland, and get this finished off. I just need to go back and do that side. Okay, there we are. Along here. We need to turn the plough. There it goes, and away we go. Yep, that's covered pretty much all of it. Again, not worried about a small strip. The edge of the field there. So next time we'll probably start getting to some planting, I think. We need to get some crops in, and so that we can quickly turn around. As I said before, though, we do only have £6,000, so maybe it would be wise to do some silage bales. I'm not sure. My only issue with that is I'm not sure we have any silage bale wrappers. So that, or a silage bale wrapper, that could be a sticking point. That could be something that means that we have to hire a bale wrapper. As long as we can make the money off the silage bales, though, we'd be fine. Mind you, as I said before, the other way to do it would be just to cut grass and take it to the BGA. Or fill our current half-filled silo and take that in a tractor and trailer down to the BGA. I think we will have to see the best way to work this out. But for now, we're coming to the end of this field. One more row should do it. Now, coming up to the end. There we go. Just back off a little bit. Alright. Right, so there we are. That is field 25 ploughed. And all that remains for me is to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.